Hello and good morning. I haven't had my tea. Just 1 minute. Oh, I hate that. Why can't they do lipstick, not leave it on the cup? I hate that. Hang on a second. I really need to have a drink. It's really hot. Hang on. Hello. Minutes have flashed by this morning and I'm not ready. I am not ready. I'm not ready. No, yes, I am. I'm ready. I'm always ready at 5:55, but I just wanted to, I'm doing an experiment. You know me. I'm doing another experiment with those beautiful cards. So just let me, I'm just drawing another card because it's the new moon coming up. Hello, hey Janet, hey Lisa, hey Michelle. So how is it that all of the overseas people are watching and the people here in Australia haven't got up yet? Okay, good morning. There you are, Deborah. Good morning, Georgina. Georgina, you back from your whirlwind footy trip over in New Zealand with your boy? Okay, I just need to pick a card. Right, yeah, funny. Because what I've done is I've gone berserk this morning. All right, see? Still love that cup. I know, they're coming. The longest bloody cup-making effort ever. It's coming. Can everybody hear me okay? I've got a different mic. Fancy, look. Ready? Fancy. So grown up. So grown up. All right. So I was... if you've been listening all week, you'd know what's going on in my world. And this is what High Vibes 555 is all about. It's actually a little bit of an insight into my world and what I do to get myself back into the high vibration. Not that I avoid the low vibes, by the way. Yes, I know, you need the darkness to see the light, got all that. But you do need to bring yourself back to a position of high vibration while you're processing stuff too. Michelle's saying because we've been awake for hours already. Hey, Simone. Hey, nice to see you. Okay, so this morning, I've been a bit out of sorts this week. It's been a bit of a weird week. I need to check Elizabeth Brew. I haven't done that yet. Been a bit of a weird week for me. Just felt weird, felt nauseous. Everybody heard that about the whole thing. I thought I had morning sickness. It was a little bit weird. Simone's saying same. Okay, so I did see a little snippet go through last night on Facebook about it's eclipse season again. And I know when the eclipses are around that's really unsettling. So I'm going to go and read a bit more about that today. Simone said, tired, cranky, felt sick too. Ooh, me too. I was really, really cranky yesterday. But you know what? I come out the back in the morning and I look up at the sky and I can see that beautiful slither of moon. It's like this tiny, tiny little white slither that goes around, what's starting to look like a black dot in the sky as we move into the new moon. And I'm reminded, just that reminds me that new beginnings, there's always a new beginning. There's always a chance. There's always an opportunity for a new beginning. It's okay. All of this is happening and unfolding for a reason. It's time to go to that next level. And I really feel like that's happening for me at the moment, that I've, been talking about mindset and money for so many years. And obviously I'm always changing and up-leveling because once I clear some stuff out, there's more stuff to clear, right? It's like constant decluttering in your mind. It's that constant housekeeping that you need to do. I mean, we have to wash the floors. We have to clean the bathroom. We'll get a housekeeper to do it, but we still have to keep house, right? We still have to keep things clean and tidy and in flow and dust free from a physical point of view within our homes and clutter free. We don't want to be tripping over things in our way all the time. So much to do with our mind as well. That declutter, that constant moving stuff around. Okay, I've dealt with that now and something else is there. Okay, I've dealt with that now, something else is there. And I guess for me, all of the practices that I've had over these years speed up that for me, so I can just keep going and I can just keep going and I can just get rid of the next thing. And so I've come down to the office this morning and gone, well, I can't talk about the slither of the moon for 5 minutes. That's going to bore the brains out of people. I wonder what the cards will tell me today. So I drew one from one pack and I went, okay. And I drew one from another pack and I went, oh, okay. And then I went to a third. I know, I kid you not. I went to a third and I went, oh, really? Seriously? And then I went to the fourth. So I'm going to share them with you because I just know that these are going to be important for you guys too. Now, before I do, good morning, Emma. Hey. Robin isn't with us this morning, so I just need to share a link because somebody was asking, could I share the link to join the Academy? There we go. That's the link to just jump in and purchase that straight off the bat. All right, okay. So let's go back to the cards. So for me, what's been going on is lots of overthinking and lots of thoughts of I've got to do this, but if we, we've got the planner's coming, got to have it up this time. If it's going to be released, it's got to be that. If it's going to be sold by then, it needs to have that. If we're doing the Kickstarter campaign, we're going to do this. Blah, blah, blah. So very much in my head also around launching the podcast. Well, we've got to have 12 and it's got to do this and it's got to do that. It's got to do that. So there's a lot of stuff happening in my world that has structure, and I've let my thoughts overtake that. And behind those thoughts, Simone, you're good. You're in the Academy, love. That's for somebody asked me about sharing the membership for the Academy. You're already in there. Beautiful. Sorry. So, what was I saying? Back to life. So let me go to the cards. Let me go there. Speaking of chakras, because the alchemy of intention is coming up over the weekend, right? The throat chakra is here, and this is where most people get stuck during the alchemy of intention process. We do all this beautiful work in the lower part, and then we do beautiful work in the higher part, and this part is where they kind of get stuck, and they do this. They either do the dance between their gut and their throat, gut, throat, or their higher intelligence, throat, higher intelligence, throat. But what happens here is, yes, it's the throat, and you can hear me speaking to you, but it's also to remind you about the thoughts that you're having and saying to yourself. So for me, the thoughts that I'm having and saying to myself are, quick, running out of time, got to do, quick, you're slacking off. Why are you slacking off? All of that kind of thinking, right? It's a little bit deeper than that, but I just want to go there for a sec. So working in this space of the throat chakra is going to be really important for me for this next alchemy of intention process. I just know it. And I do this every new moon. If you're in the Academy, you join with me and we do it together, and we go through the 7 chakras and the 7 steps. It's housekeeping. It's total housekeeping, because whatever you did with me last month, you're going to be doing something different this month, and your intentions have changed and your desires have changed and your focus is different. So it's really important to keep doing the housekeeping. So think of the alchemy of intention, your regular monthly internal housekeeper that turns up to help you clear the stuff and get your mind back to thinking thoughts and speaking thoughts that are more empowering and uplifting and enriching your life. Yeah? So the first card that I happened to pull out of the pack this morning was I love you, universe. I really do. And then from the goddess pack, I did this one. Purification. All about purifying your thoughts. Yeah? Purifying your thoughts. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and your mind. Oh, and then this one. This one is from the Money and the Law of Attraction cards. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. So if I'm not speaking nicely to myself and not having thoughts that are empowering and uplifting and inspiring, and I'm not purifying my thoughts, I'm just keep doing the same old shit and stuck in the same old cycle with my thoughts, how can I receive wonderful things? How can I, the best way to accomplish an improved environment, which is what I need at the moment, I need an improved environment in my mind, but also in what's happening here at work, is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And again, the alchemy of intention process is about that. It's about flooding your brain and your thoughts with inspiration, not desperate thoughts, inspiring thoughts. In that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations and free yourself for receiving the wonderful things. So, sisters, then I picked this one, which is straight back to your base chakra, and where you, isn't that pretty? Can you see that? It says thriving. Straight back to your base chakra, which is all about my base, my stability. Who am I? Where am I coming from? So I know that I'm going to step into the new moon process on Sunday, and the alchemy of intention process on Sunday. And with that, be unfolding lots of wonderful, magical things for the next level for me. And all of you that are doing the alchemy of intention, the same thing's going to happen for you, is that you up level every single time. It's doing a bit of a declutter, doing a bit of spring cleaning and a bit of housekeeping. And those of you that have done the alchemy of intention have joined up and gone, right, okay, my intention is I want to buy a new house. And then you come to the end of it and you go, that didn't have anything to do with me buying a new house, but I feel lighter, freer, clearer, which is the point. Which is the whole beautiful point of that lovely, beautiful process. And I think everybody that is watching here this morning is a member of the Rich Living Academy. Oh, you're such good students. And, okay, Simone's determined to bloody finish it this time. Now, I'll just point out, this is what I mean about the throat chakra. We get stuck there. And we go, okay, this is all too hard. And then things come in and we go, no, I'm too busy. Let me come back to that. I'll do that later. Which is your thoughts, which all come from the throat chakra, limiting you. And the self-doubt kicks in and the limiting beliefs. And you guys know that I'm there to answer your questions. So every day that I post in there, and then every day that I draw a card. So I didn't even draw one of those cards. How funny was that? So every day I draw one of these Chakra Insight Oracle cards connected to you guys and connected to me. And that inspires us with that particular chakra for that day. Simone's getting stuck on Chakra 2. Righto. Chakra 2 is getting turbo boosted for you, my friend. All right. So I think that's it. Janet gets a lump in her throat every time. So let's make this alchemy of intention a really good one. For those of you who want to know a little bit more about it and aren't ready to buy just at the moment, here you go. Look at this. This is me doing what Robin does. She does it so much faster and more efficiently. Oh, shit, I nearly hit the finish button. There we go. So if you want to learn a bit more about the alchemy of intention and how we do our housekeeping for it, it's like, oh, there we go. It's like housekeeping for your soul. I wonder if I can get a little picture of that. Housekeeping for your soul. So even though my week has been a pretty tough week with my my mindset, I know that coming into this next new moon, everything is going to be cleared up and we'll move to the next level and the next phase of living. And I guess that's probably my rich living moment this week, is that I have this gorgeous program that I've created. I know that I share it with all of you guys, but I did it on myself for three cycles to see how it would work. Then I tested it on people, had some little lab rats, and then, I've put it out there, and it certainly works. So if you're looking for something to help you create a life that's filled with rich living moments, the alchemy of intention process will really help you do that. All right, it's Friday. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll see all my Academy members Sunday morning, just briefly. Will I post the card for that day? And, have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for joining me this week. I'll see you on Monday. Bye. Thanks, Em. Thanks, Janet. See ya.